talk about, I'm doing this with absolutely no headset, guys, and my voice usually carries well, so I'm hoping this will go well. Probably better than most of my headset issues, too, so I'm hoping you'll hear me. I'm hoping you all are getting off to a better 2019 than I am. As always, I use my platform before I send things off to YouTube, and I haven't done an update in a while, and I've been slacking. Sincerely slacking for quite a while. That said, I've gotten down to business this morning. I'm quite proud of myself. Bill pays that were necessary. Called the doctor's office because they want me in for an annual. And here we go again with this doctor. Forgive me for those of you that do not know. Can't even get a Lyme test out of my doctor anymore. And his last full doctor violated. So they keep wanting me to see their nurse or a fill-in or somebody aside from my actual medical family doctor. Forgive me. Given what I'm medically faced with. In fact, they don't even buy into that and believe you, and they claim you're insane in the brain. The fact that I've already been violated. I will settle for no less than seeing my medical doctor. She just tried to set me up with somebody named Sally. I was like, no, sorry. And she's like, well, you can't see Dr. Sebo till like April. I said, I don't care how long I have to wait. It's not as if medically they're doing anything for me. Anyway, I can't even get another fucking Lyme test. Although I've been positive at least once. Okay, so you think I'm willing to settle for less than the medical doctor when I've already been violated by his fill-in? Hello, I don't care if you're a woman or a man. I don't want to see anybody in that office, honestly. But I know I'd only go through further health. I go to even another doctor's office. So I will stick with the one I'm going to. And I will wait till March, April, May, June, July, whatever it takes. As long as I can see a SIBO. That's where that stands. But I got a couple bills paid and I'm tracking right along. I'm so proud of myself this morning. I'm evaluating my finances because I got to catch up to my landlord. I don't know what's going on with him. I was doing all my re-examination material for Section 8 this past month before my daughter quit on me. Yeah, well, I think I have everything in place except for the lease that we needed to reestablish. And I texted him, let him know I'm behind on my partial rent. I need to pay you. I have X amount available. We accept the other portion next month. Heard that's fine. He was traveling to Washington, D.C. I can only imagine with his wife, whatever. And I said, can you please let me know so that I can have that pulled out of my account and have it available to you, right? Plus, I just needed to know where I stood, and that was the only way to get a reply. And so he said, yeah, that's fine. Well, I have heard nothing, absolutely nothing from him. So here we go again this month. And now I'm going to have to see if he'll settle for a little bit less this month because my mower broke down last month. Generally, I do the best I can at mowing. And my daughter had been caregiver, she would have, not on caregiving hours, okay, quote unquote. But as my child, she would have given her best to mow / pull weeds or whatever it took. Well, now I'm faced with no mower, and I had to pay a neighbor last month. I paid him $25 to do the front. Well, that excluded the back, and the backyard's a chunk, I tell you. And I've been trying to sell stuff like cage out back of my daughter's or some of my granddaughter's stuff that is not necessary nor is it used. even though I form emotional attachment to certain things, I've tried to part with things. I've tried to sell things even. Not working. So, all I can hope is that I can work this out financially between the landlord and myself and my neighbor, whatever, because my lawnmower's now broke down. My yard needs done terribly, and I can't afford both. So, I guess we'll see what happens. So I'm making great strides this morning. I am so proud of me, although the outlook might not seem seemingly good at this point. I better laugh than to cry at this point. That's all I can say. Because all I really want to do is cry. But, it's all good. I'll survive it. So I suppose the next thing of priority I will be doing is text the landlord as soon as I figure out how much I could possibly ask him to accept from me so that I might make it through the rest of the month with whatever I have remaining regarding finances, so that I'm not left completely without the entire month. That is my next priority. What happens. But yeah, aside from that, I'm doing pretty good over here. That and the whole caregiving thing. I think I told you all before, my daughter's no longer working for me. That didn't pan out. And it took me so long to get there. Truly. And I'm obligated to have that instated. I mean, I deserve it. I'm truly physically disabled and in poor health. I'm qualified, okay, to have that reinstated, and I had to fight so hard. Well, they assume that once you've been without caregiving for a week or more, that you don't need it. Well, in my particular case, it's not that I don't need it, it's that I have a lot of trust issues. Because I've been ripped off a lot in the past, amongst many other very major violations, personally, physically, etc. Medication-wise, physically, sexually, etc., etc. You go on without going too much in detail here, you get my drift. And I have a pit bull. Yeah. I won't run the risk of just having anybody in my home for 22 hours a week at 3 plus 3.5 hours a day for every day of the week and jeopardize my pit bull unless I can trust somebody. That means I cannot just allow anybody in. Well, I have an old neighbor who used to care for an old man down the street until he passed away, and it's right up her alley, and that I've been slacking the past few days. I've been dealing with other emotional, personal stuff, so I hadn't quite dealt with things I needed to until today. And I just tried to make that phone call as well. She did not answer, but I did speak to Kelly, which is the one that might caregive for me. So with any luck, I can call them back as well today, like I just did. Maybe I'll get a response next phone call. Hopefully I can reinstate a caregiver before I lose my services. So I'm really on a roll, being super productive. I am so tremendously proud of me today, as you all should be. I hope all you are having a wonderful New Year's. Hope it's starting off a lot better than mine. Love as always, Snuggle. Take care, y'all. Wait to sing and film.